Welcome to the Platform Use site. Here is the Achieve page. This is the page that you will be doing most of your work on the Platform Use site, either customizing your plan or editing a plan that you have already purchased. While the site is still in beta, performance seems to be working best in Chrome, Safari, or Firefox. Internet Explorer is experiencing a few glitches, so hopefully those will be resolved soon. And if you have those other internet browsers, I would use, again, either Chrome, Safari, or Firefox. So let's get started. Here you can see I'm connected to a goal, and the goal that I had chosen was registered nurses. And then underneath I have a plan description. So here it says how to become a nurse, and when you either purchase a plan or you're starting from scratch, you can click on that little button that I just clicked on, which would open up your plan description, and you can edit the following information. So here you'll be able to add more specifics to your goal. So you can have a plan name. If you do decide to sell your plan, you can go ahead and put in a price for your plan. The duration that actually right now the system generates that automatically by using your start and end dates of your goal. You can see the author. This would be yourself if you're creating a plan from scratch, or the original author of the plan that you've purchased from. Start date, again, this is your start date that you put in for your first step, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, or the date that you purchased your plan from the author. You have a toolbar which allows you to track progress. So this will be something you'll want to look at frequently as you're completing steps. And then just a text box to enter in some more information. So let's go ahead and take a look at what your steps will look like. So as you're filling this in, you have some main step names. So here you can see I have getting started, understanding my goal, touring the school, deciding if I'm nursing material, so on and so forth. I also have some sub-steps here, so I can click on the plus sign, and that opens up additional steps that I've written about. So here under getting started, I have gathered tools and other information. If I go down to coursework, I have something along the lines of organization. When I click on that, I have more sub-steps, and then I can just condense this back by hitting the minus signs and bring it back to the main step here. Other columns that I have a status column, so this will tell me the status that I'm working on as far as that current step. So you can see I haven't really started any of these step names yet. I have my duration, again this is in minutes. And then I have my due date for that particular step that I'm working on, which is in this column. And then I have an actions column. So with my actions column, I can do different things. I can click this arrow to open up a current step and edit that information or add to it. I can view this step. I can delete this step by hitting this X. I can create a sub-step by hitting this plus sign. But let's go ahead and take a look at, well, let me choose a different step here. Let's look at let's go into, here are some steps as far as tips on resume writing. So first of all, let's look at this step. It says include personal contact information. So I click on that. So here's my current step. You can also edit steps. So I can click on edit here and open that up. So if I want to change the title of my step that I just clicked into, I can change it here. I can change my due by date, my duration in minutes. And then I also have this overview section, which is going to give me all the specifics for that current step that I'll need to know to accomplish it. And then I can also have, if I just wanted to italicize, I could. If I wanted to bold specific things, I could, just to make it stand out a little bit more. You can also add resources. So right now if I click add resource, it opens up a text box to enter a URL, just like so. And then once I do that, I would just hit Okay, and then it comes up as a resource here that I can click on to later. I also have a personal notes section. So I can add my notes, and when I'm done, hit save. And these personal notes, if you're selling your plan later, they don't copy into the plan that you're selling for public consumption. So these are just for your own personal use as you're going through your own plan, if that's what you're doing. So that's how I would add or edit a current step. Again, I can delete some information. So if I decide that I want to delete this step, I can hit this X box and it will prompt me if I really want to delete that step and then all the sub-steps that are assigned to it. What else? So you can also, once you're done with your plan, you can rearrange steps as you need to. So here you can see I'm holding my cursor to the left of the step name and it's prompting me with these arrow options. So if I wanted to, let's see, let me go down here. If I wanted to move this up, I would hit the up arrow. If I wanted to move it back down, I could hit the down arrow. If I wanted to, if I decided to make this a sub-step, I could hit the right arrow. If I want it to be a main step, I could just click the left arrow. So you have, one of the nice things about this system is that it gives you complete flexibility to change these steps or reorganize them along the way. So it's really kind of keeping up with what works best for you as you're going through your plan. So just another perk to be able to have a nice, easy tracking system for your goal. Should you have any questions as you're working on your plan, please email our team. Our email address is pyteam@platformu.com. We hope this site has been helpful as well as this tutorial, and please let us know how we can help. Thank you.